Hey guys, WestCoastArachnids. Just bringing you a quick video, quick update on my Pterinochilus murinus. These are the OBTs. Orange baboon tarantula, or orange bitey thing, however you want to call them. As you can see back there, there's a molt. I don't know if you can see it, but this guy here with the red fangs, that's the one who molted. I've cleaned him out, give him a little bit of water. I misted this one due to the molt. And generally, I do not mist these guys. I keep them bone dry. Due to, basically, they'll bury their food in their webs. Somewhere, they'll have a garbage spot. And if you get that all wet, it's just going to fill up with cleaner mites. And a little bit of cleaner mites or white mites in there, as long as they're not on your tarantula, it's fine. Then it's not going to hurt them. You're always going to have mites in there somewhere of some sort. But as long as they're not on your tarantula, it's fine. But if they're in huge numbers and you're seeing a lot of them, you're seeing probably 10% of what's actually in there. So yeah, clean them out, get rid of them. That means don't just stick this thing in the microwave, because you're not going to kill a mite by putting it in the microwave. It's not going to happen. That's a false thing. People cleaning their wood off and things like that, it'll kill bigger bugs. But anything like a fruit size or fruit fly size bug or smaller, you know, people are putting their wood in there for 15-20 seconds, even a minute. It's not going to kill them. It just won't. If you want to test that, stick fruit fly in the microwave for 30 seconds and see what happens. Anyway, not a good idea. If you want to cure your wood, bake it in the oven 200 to 250 degrees for 2 to 3 hours, depending on the temperature. Don't leave it in there unsupervised, because stoves and stuff or ovens vary in temperature depending on the brand or age. You know, it could vary in temperature, and you could very easily burn your house down. So keep an eye on it, watch it. Don't leave the house. Don't go out for a pack of cigarettes or a container of milk or whatever. If you have to go out, don't do it that day. Anyway, that's just that. Yeah, so mites, if you get them, clean out everything. Don't stick it in the microwave. You can try and freeze it, but then you got to house your spider for a week in something else. So you're better off just taking everything that's in here, scooping it out, and throwing it away. As soon as this guy molts, everything's coming out of both of these. They're getting rehoused, fresh, new, everything. The containers are going to get cleaned off. Everything's going to get wiped out. Before I close this up, I'm going to wipe off this feces. It's another thing. People leave that dry on there and it will go moldy. Now, I'll show you an example. And this guy's getting rehoused. This mold is not as bad as fungus. Now you can see that on the side there, that's all feces. Now that little dot there is how they start out. That is a moldy one. There is a dot right in the center. I don't know how well you can see it. There you go. You can kind of see that brown dot. There. Right there. And all the rest around that is mold. That's growing on the feces, and that's dry. I mean, it's underneath the water dish, and all this is going to get some moisture, but it's pulling the moisture out of the air. And it's kind of a dry, powdery mold. But too much of that will clog up their book lungs and cause tons of issues and even kill them. And this guy used to sit down in there all the time. Now he's up here. So he's getting moved. This all just kind of started in the last few days, since the last watering. So he's due for a rehouse anyway. So I'm going to put him in something bigger and clean that out. So when you got it open, just take the extra minute and wipe all the feces off the walls. And any feces in the dirt, you can simply just pick it out with a pair of tongs and be done with it. and you're ridding your tarantula of a risk of being dead. Anyway, just a little tip. So as soon as this one over here molts, which is awesome, I'm so glad these are molting. It's been a year since these guys molted, and I am under the assumption this is a female, even though she's torn or molt apart and I can't tell. I've taken a good look at the external view of the I'm at a loss for words. It's not the spermatheca, but the slit there. You can tell, but it's not 100% by an external view. So this is just a guess. So suspect female. This one I don't know, can't see it, and he won't flip over for me. Even though I tried giving him a treat, he just won't roll over. Not like my dog or my old dog. Anyway, awesome little tunnels he's built through here. This one just kind of built a big sheet and just sits on it. When she gets scared, down the hole she goes. Got a hole in the corner there, hole right here. And it doesn't look big, but she goes in there. And there's one right here. It used to be right here anyway. Go right in there. But I drop food on there, and he or she will actually grab hold of it with her fangs and pull it through the web. This might be where these holes came from. I'll drop a big superworm on top there, and they're not getting through that web. They can dig all they want. I've found some in there. She didn't want to eat them. After a week they were dead. I check them every day and they'd still be sitting on top, so I just leave it. And they would just eventually die on top there. I don't know if she would, I mean, it should last longer than that, or even go into pupate stage. But I think what happens is, if they don't want to eat and there's something near their home, they'll kill it and just leave it. But yeah, awesome tease. Alright, I was going to make this quick. It's already at 7 minutes. Just a quick overview. Come on, buddy, I want you to molt. Alright. Y'all take care. Have a great day. And bye for now.